Good morning, and Thursday is so far so good. Can't complain. The rain's starting to end, and we're going to have some better weather coming this weekend. And this is all due to what was Tropical Storm Beta slowly trudging along Mississippi, now moving into Alabama, bringing that heavy rain all the way to the Carolinas. So it has been a very active 24 to 36 hours here in the Delta. And as we take a glance at the radar, all these yellows and reds, that indicates heavier rain now starting to lift off to the northeast a little bit quicker. So definitely good news there. And as we zoom into our area, the heaviest rain now to the east of I-55, and it's going to continue to wrap up over the next couple of hours. Notice some clearing across the Mississippi River this morning. Still could have some sprinkles, and the cloud cover is going to stick around, but we're going to lose the rain, which is good news. But over the last 24 to 36 hours, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of rain has been the average for the South Delta and along the Mississippi River into northeast Louisiana. Along I-55, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. So pretty impressive rainfall totals for the entire area. But again, we are starting to see that rain wind down, and temperatures have been on the cool side this morning. 64 degrees, winds out of the north at 13 miles per hour, and it's going to continue to be breezy at least through this afternoon as what's left of that low pressure begins to move pretty close to our area. As for Greenwood, 63, and area wide, a little bit cooler to the north. Oxford, Tunica in the 60s, or the upper 50s, excuse me, lower 60s elsewhere, and a little bit further south where those warm southeasterly breezes are, we're in the 70s. So again, it is going to be another cool day here in the Delta, but the rain is going to continue to shift off to the east. Notice by about 3 o'clock, everywhere should be dry other than a couple of light showers left over. Temperature is going to struggle to reach 70 degrees on average, but some of us will push into the 70s. And as we go into the overnight hours, slowly falling into the 60s. We're still going to have that cloud cover, but no rain expected. The drier air going to set in by tomorrow morning. Upper 50s to lower 60s going to be the average, and then close to the 70s by lunchtime, and maybe pushing into the 80s with some sunshine starting to peak out by tomorrow. But rain chances are continuing to dwindle. If you're along the Mississippi River, don't anticipate to see too much more in the way of rain. But along the I-55 corridor, showers are going to last a little bit longer. But as the afternoon progresses, these rain chances really going to start to go down across the entire area. As for the temperatures, we're going to be on a bit of a roller coaster ride. It's been pretty cool, well below average for the last couple of days. As we go into the weekend, going back into the 80s, a nice warm, almost summer-like weather coming back to the Delta, but a cold front coming through Monday, and then into the middle of next week, it's going to take us back to fall as we head into September 29th and October 3rd. Now, this is the 6 to 10 day forecast, so a little bit longer range, and these aren't always extremely accurate, but this gives us a good chance that we're going to have a below average period of weather coming in as we begin October. 10 to 15 degrees looking to be the average, and most of the models are agreeing on this, so that's usually a good idea that we are going to have some cooler weather. I think highs will range from 68 to 75 here in the Delta, lows potentially in the mid 40s to mid 50s. So again, it could be pretty chilly, especially as we head towards the end of next week into October 7th. That is also trending below average, about a 70 to 80 to even 90% chance of this happening. And again, those overnight lows could dip well into the 40s. So definitely going to have that sweater weather arriving to the Delta. But for today, it's also going to be cool. So a nice hoodie might not be a bad idea. High's going to struggle to reach the 70s. Lingering showers. It is going to be breezy at times tonight. Lows fall back into the 60s. Mostly cloudy, remaining cool. And by tomorrow, we'll start to see those peaks of sunshine coming back. Highs back into the 80s. And going into the rest of the week, a nice weekend. Sunshine expected, but a series of cold fronts going to keep that cooler weather coming in by the middle of next week. And that's going to do it for your morning weather. Back to you, Bryce.